welcome back. We are so happy to see our good friend Ella Johnson with Compass Financial. Good to see you again, Ella.
You too, Jeremy.
Okay, now quickly, just remind our viewers what Compass Financial is.
Yeah, so Compass Financial is a financial and retirement firm. We also have a tax practice, so we help people retire every day and invest and also help them with their taxes once they do retire.
That's a lot to think about.
Yes, it is.
And there's a lot for people out there if you're thinking about this. And, you know, I think of something that I never really think about because I'm thinking, do I even have enough to have an estate for estate planning? But you help with that.
Yeah, we do. So we actually are starting an estate practice this year. So that's up and coming.
Congrats.
It's brand new. Thanks. So yeah, estate planning is just as important as retirement planning. And you don't need to have a big estate to have to estate plan. Like everyone, if you have anything in your name, that's part of your estate. And so one of the just most basic, most important things in estate planning is having beneficiaries on all of your accounts. Any retirement accounts, 401ks, IRAs, even houses, you know, you want to make sure that you have a beneficiary on those, a living beneficiary at that, because if not, your asset's going to go through probate, and that is not good.
So, that doesn't sound good.
No, we don't want to go through probate. It's expensive and long. And
so with estate planning, does that include, or is it separate to like a will? You know, people say, oh, you need to have a will.
Yeah, so a trust and a will, they're both estate planning documents. A trust is its own entity. It basically is a holding place for your assets. So you'll retitle your assets into the trust name, and those will not go through probate.
Okay.
If you designate, okay, this asset goes here, this asset goes here, that's good. A trust is good. We love trusts. Wills are also great tools. They don't avoid probate, however. They do help you designate like a guardian for your kids if you do pass away.
Okay.
And they're good for residuary clauses. So you could say, you know, I have this, this, and this listed in my will, but I just want to catch all. You can also put that in your will.
What are some of the things that I think about, okay, you leave XYZ to this person, to this person, to this person. What about the tax-free aspect for beneficiaries?
Oh, yes. Taxes are big in estate planning. One of the biggest things, the biggest advice I have is, so we know there's Roth IRAs and traditional IRAs. Traditional IRAs are what we call tax infested. And so they're not only tax infested for you, but they're also tax infested for your beneficiaries when they inherit them. And there's also a 10-year window your beneficiaries will have to withdraw that money. So if you give a beneficiary a traditional IRA, they are going to be hit with taxes.
Oh, no.
They have to get the money out, and it's taxed at ordinary income rates. So if they're making a bunch of money when they inherit this, no go. But if you have a Roth IRA and you know, your beneficiary gets the Roth IRA, completely tax-free.
So that would be the way to go then. Why do people even have the other option?
Well, so there's like contribution limits to both, but there's also income limits. So if you are above a certain income threshold, you can't contribute to a Roth IRA. There's a bunch of different reasons. It's also tax deductible when you contribute to a traditional IRA. It's not for a Roth. So
it seems to me like there are a lot of things that me, a generic person, would not know that you, the experts, would know and can help guide us through. Because, so let's say somebody's watching, they want to come to you, you can help talk through that process and find the right avenues that works for them in their life.
Absolutely, yep.
When is the best time to start planning, though?
For estate, I mean, I have a beneficiary on my account. You never know what's going to happen. You know, like, I could drive out of here, you know. You
just never know.
You can pass away at any time. Obviously, you really want to get into the nitty-gritty when you are getting older, but there's no too early of a time to start planning.
When you're talking about beneficiaries, I just thought of something.
Yeah.
Do you have to clear it through these people before you put it in your will, or can you just put it in your will and then it's read and they are, oh, you're the guardian of my children, or you're the beneficiary? You don't have to tell them?
You don't have to tell them. I mean, it's good to tell them so they know, okay, if you do pass away, I'm going to be looking for this asset because it's now going to be, but you don't have to let them know. You can disinherit something, so you can choose to not inherit it. But
there's so many things to think about.
I know, right?
Wow, so many things that I wouldn't have even thought of, because you think about, like we talked about last time, investing and then retirement. But then what happens with everything that's left over? And if you have houses and cars and children and whatnot. So if somebody's watching and thinks, you know what? maybe I should start thinking about estate planning. What is the best way to get in touch with you?
Yeah, so you can reach us at 417-986-2809. That's our phone number at the office. And then you can also go to our website, compassmo.com.
Okay, so every kind of financial question you might have, you guys can help, whether that be, thinking about retirement, investing, the estate planning,
taxes, estate planning, yep.
All of the above. Ella, thank you so much.
Thanks
so good
for
to
having
see you.
Me. Yeah, you too.
All right, guys, trust the experts at Compass Financial.